trip, and then Maui's a 5 hour. I had to pick the week. It's a long flight.
Hey,
It is.
welcome everyone to the May 20th meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. May 20th, 2019, I forgot to add. Chief Burgess, will you please lead us in the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is our Vice President, Jeff Benton. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, our Administrator, Mike Fromer, and our Clerk, Jennifer Walworthen. We can begin.
Resolution number 19-476, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings for a regular meeting held May 16th, 2019.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-476. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today. Resolution number 19-477, in the matter of approving purchase orders, set and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 05-17 and payments of warrants in batch number MT APR 0517.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-477. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-478, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-478. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-479, in the matter of canceling the Commissioners' sessions scheduled for Thursday, July 25th, 2019, and Thursday, August 29th, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-479. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-480, in the matter of setting date and time for viewing and public hearing for consideration of the Hoover number 61 drainage improvement petition filed by Tony and Christy Hill and others.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion vote.
Vote on motion 19-480. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-481, in the matter of recognizing the third week of May as Emergency Medical Services Week.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Commissioners. Eric Burgess, Assistant Chief EMS. We are pleased to be here today to recognize these great people and all of the great people out there. This is a national EMS week where we recognize the hard work that our EMTs and paramedics do on a daily basis. This year, the theme for EMS week is EMS Strong Beyond the Call, and I think that's very fitting. It gives us an opportunity to recognize the folks that all of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes that goes above and beyond our patient care that we deliver every day. So we've got all of these folks over here with us, and they all work very hard. We've got our captains, our command staff, our office manager, and it takes a lot going on behind the scenes to make this thing go, and we can't do it without these folks. So I believe you've also have a proclamation to make for EMS Week. So we just want to take this time to recognize all of our fine EMTs and paramedics and support staff that it takes to make Delaware County EMS go. So.
Thank you. Yes, we can, shall we read the proclamation?
If you would like, do you want me
Yeah.
to read it? Or do you?
Did we pass the resolution?
You've first and seconded it, we haven't not voted on it.
Okay, why don't we do that? Let's vote on it, and then we'll have some comments.
Vote on motion 19-481. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. One of the things, too, I know, we want to recognize some of our leaders for just completing a recent course. Did you want to mention anything about that?
I think it was next on the list there, so we
Okay.
can take care of that now, or we can do it next. So.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and take care of it now? I think it's
Absolutely.
appropriate. Thank you.
So, late last year, your board approved funding to send our command staff to the National Association of Counties High Performance Leadership Conference. And that was very beneficial. It was a 12-week program that provided these folks with the most fundamental leadership skills to get the results. And there were 5 essential skills that they focused on in that conference: lead, organize, communicate, collaborate, deliver. And they received training from the likes of folks like General Colin Powell. So this was a very outstanding program for these folks. They worked very hard. It was essentially a college course that they had to manage over the course of 12 weeks, on top of their regular work and home and life duties that they have to do. So it was very beneficial. I know it was pretty challenging for the 6 of them to do that, but the really cool part of it was I got to be a part of that as they were developing their leadership plans and different things like that, and be able to give them some advice and watch them grow through the 12 weeks, and we're already seeing great benefits of that program. So that's just another example of going beyond the call, where our command staff is taking that initiative to improve themselves, make themselves better, and make this department what it can be. So thank you.
I know, these programs that our National Association of Counties does are just excellent, the leadership programs. And so I got notice of this through because I chair our Justice and Public Safety Committee statewide for our state association, and I thought, aha, this would be great. We also had participation from our emergency management team too. So
we had one other gentleman in there through the county as well, I think. So yes, it was fantastic, and to see the collaboration and the work they would come in almost every day and have something to talk about, and it was nice to sit down. And I'm a big fan of education and development and leadership, and so it was really cool to sit down every day and speak with each of them about what they're learning and how they're growing and developing, and what they're going to do to bring that back to the department. So yeah, again, thank you for allowing them to take part in that. So.
You're welcome, and thanks to those who actually took the time and then the effort to participate in these programs. Any comments?
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I guess my initial reaction is nobody's sitting in the front row. There must be a reason for that.
It's like church. Well, Rob, you feel like a nobody?
Yeah, Rob is. But anyway, I guess I'd like to say thank you, for your dedication, your professionalism, your learning, taking care of our residents. EMS is a tough business. I know you know that, and we know it, and we thank you. You get into some really, really challenging, difficult situations, and it's just really good to take such good care of our residents. And it's an ever-evolving industry. I mean, 40 years ago when this activity was started, I mean, it's so different and so much further advanced, and it'll continue to change, as you all know. So again, I guess just thank you for your professionalism, dedication, and taking such good care of our residents who are in times of crisis.
And my turn?
Your turn.
Go ahead.
Sometimes I feel like you're stating the obvious, and there's a recognition throughout this county of the quality of service that's provided by Delaware County EMS, and frankly, EMS in the townships as well. And because of that, the people in our township, our county, know that they're getting the best care possible, and my family's taken advantage of that on a couple of occasions. So I just want to thank you for all you do, and for those that participate in the leadership. I'm not sure which 6 of you it is, or 7. Why don't you guys stand up?
Yeah, what are the, yeah.
Stand up, don't be bashful.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, and for participating and furthering your education. But more than that, thank you for all of you and all of you still seated, for all you do for this county and for the service you provide and protection you provide for the residents of this county. Thank you.
And I add my thanks too. As you know, it's always hard to go third, but that's okay. Now, he always says this, but it's true. Thank you so much for your service and dedication. It's 24/7, and that means always. If you're not on call, then I can't imagine what it would be like, because you'd be thinking about being on call. And we really appreciate your service and your dedication to our county, and our residents. Thank you so very much. And we can definitely take a photo.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Might have to go out.
Probably,
So we announced it 1 week. Sheriff, this week, when is it? Usually Super Week. Right. Very situation.
You can stay for the rest of the session. I think I'll not do that.
okay.
Resolution number 19-482, in the matter of awarding the bid to and approving the contract with B&B Sealing for the project known as the CDBG PY 2018 Activity 1 Ashley Village Street Improvement.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion vote. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good morning, Jenna
Jenna,
Gehring, Economic
welcome.
Development Coordinator. This is for the sidewalk improvements that we did the bid for about a little less than 2 months ago. And let's see, 117,000 of it will be coming from the Community Development Block Grant Program, and the remaining approximate 24,000 will be coming from the Village of Ashley on this project. And I recommend your approval.
What was the distinction between the Community Development Block Grant funds and the village funds? Why were there two pieces?
I think that that's just how much was available in the block grant program, and then
Oh,
the
and actually
village
had to
was
fund the
gonna-
rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if some of it didn't qualify for.
No, yeah, I think that was just the allocated amount that we had to spend.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, good.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-482. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 19-483, in the matter of accepting sanitary sewer improvements for North Road Park.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, and you got the memo.
What memo? Oh, yeah, I like it. Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. This is for a new park, Orange Township Park, located along North Road, just north of Lewis Center Road. They have a small bathroom facility there, and these sewers have been installed to meet all of our requirements, so we request your approval.
Vote.
Vote on motion 19-483. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-484, in the matter of approving a partial release and vacation of sanitary sewer easement for Lot 2170, Brookview Manor, Section 2, Berlin Township, Delaware County, Ohio, official record 1310, pages 835 through 837.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
So this is an easement that was originally recorded during Section 2 for the future Section 3. And now that they are building Section 3, the line has shifted a little bit, so we need to vacate that easement, and Section 3's plat includes the correct easement in it. So we request your approval.
Okay. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-484. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. Thank you.
Resolution number 19-485, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Good morning, Commissioners. Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. We have 8 permits for utility installations in the public right-of-way, and we're recommending your approval.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-485. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-486, in the matter of approving contracts of sale and purchase for Richard and Rebecca NEMEC and Delaware C 13-1.65 and COSQA number 1, Columbus Highfield LLC for Dell TR 409-0.28.
So moved.
Second.
Well done, Jennifer.
Discussion?
We have negotiated a settlement with one property owner on the Worthington and Africa Road project for additional right-of-way that will be needed, and also at the intersection of Highfield and Green Meadows, which is a Orange Township project. We are purchasing the right-of-way for them, and then the township will reimburse us at the completion of the acquisition, and we're recommending your approval.
Vote.
Vote on motion 19-486. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
That brings us to administrator report.
I've got nothing today.
Commissioner
I just have a couple of things. First of all, we have a birthday today. Anybody want to guess?
Oh, well, happy birthday.
It's not me.
It's not me. Oh, it's Mike. There we go. I didn't think it was your birthday.
Yeah.
Mike, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You gonna sing for us?
No.
We're not gonna
As,
say-
as my
sing for
son
you.
said yesterday so eloquently, I'm halfway to 92, so.
That was so we could test our math skills real quickly here.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
And the other thing I have is Turning Point. I was privileged to take a tour of their new facility here in Delaware City on Friday, and very impressive. Having looked at it from a distance, that structure, and having looked at it now, exterior and interior, very impressive project that will serve a great need in our county. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and thank you for those who gave me the tour, which is Becky, Stephanie, and Kathy. So thank you very much to all three of you.
I think they're having their ribbon cutting on the
They were, and I was
31st.
going to be out of town that time, and
So you arranged for a
so they arranged for,
Oh,
to
good.
see it in advance for that reason.
Just a couple things. The three of us had although we didn't do much cooking, we went to the Police Week cookout last week out at the jail, and it was great to meet and chat so many of the sheriff's deputies and officers and leadership and so on. So it was a fun event, beautiful day and everything. So it went very well. We got to see the range, the shooting range.
Yes, that's right.
That was very interesting. So again, thanks to the Sheriff's Department for putting that together and for all they do. MORPC's Northeast Regional meeting tomorrow, I'll be going to that. Just kind of a local thing, just updating everything on what's going on with locally as well as at MORPC. And that's over in Sunbury. And then last week, Preservation Parks released their strategic plan that they've been working on for several months. And I think we participated in helping formulate that, and I want to congratulate them on their direction and that they've put a good plan together. I haven't read it yet, but tend to dig into it. So again, good to see that happen. So that's all I got.
Okay, let's see. We actually, I don't have anything, and we have need of executive session.
We do have need of
We
executive.
do have a drainage improvement hearing this afternoon, but we'll go into executive session, then come back and take it from there.
Resolution number 19-487, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of employment and compensation of a public employer or public official to consider the purchase of property for public purposes and for pending or imminent litigation.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-487. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
All right.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We are now recessed into executive session.
Jennifer.
Oh, I should have.
Resolution number 19-488, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-488. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
And we are now recessed until 1:30, where we will attend the Burnt Pond petition
Really?
ditch viewing.